Hello, everyone. Welcome back again. I just want to share something very, very important with us. And few days ago, let me just remind you because we have made a video about this breaking news of American government buying the second in command of ISIS hiding in Nigeria. Then, when I was recording that video, I don't know, for those of you that have paid attention, I want you to understand. Let me refresh your memory because in that video, I displayed something. And that thing is list of people that have died according to this Niger on tweet. He said the Nigerian military has revealed the names of terrorist commander killed in January and March 2024. Then I said, what is going on? That this must be a mistake. I was like, they made a mistake instead of 2026 because American government just announced the death of Abu Bile Minuki. That is the second in command, according to American reports, according to the Washington D.C. report, the Washington D.C. Post. Of course, if you go to Department of War, American Department of War, they also made mention of that. And the President of America, Donald J. Trump, said something about it, of course, that America have carried out, that this assignment in collaboration with Nigerian forces. Now, this Niger Post, that actually reported it, that these people have died so man. That was 2024. The whole 2025, it's assumed that the man is, is gone. Honestly, a lot is going on in Nigeria. And just hold on, before we go into everything, do me a favor, like the video and share it to many platforms of your choice, your WhatsApp group, Facebook group, X, and what have you. And as you can see down here, we have our X. We are active now on X. So follow us there. Follow us on on X, KaiReport_001. Then you will see us there. For those of you that followed me on the other one, please, that one is no longer in existence because I have taken it down because I have a verified X now, so that you can now follow us there, and we will be posting things in that tweet, in that X rather. So make sure you follow us there. Please subscribe to this very channel because, as you all know, that we always bring you update as much as you can. Now, this post says a lot. Nigerian government have actually, pretending or have lied to her citizens that they have bought this man. The list not be here. Look at the names of people they claim they have bought. Okay, go up here. If you go down, you can see this is the names of the people. One, head of ISIS, Fariki province in ISGS and ISWAP. Haruna, Isiya, all these names, this is Islamic and Arabic names. You can count how many of them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 people. America just exposed that they just buy this one in 2026. And this man is supposed to have been dead, died in 2024. Honestly, when they said Nigerian government is accomplished, in what is going on, like insecurity and all these things, believe you me, they are not far from the truth. So we are going to go through it because Mike Arnold says something about this issue. So permit me to go through it with you. As you all know, we are not here to cause any problem, but to let you know what is playing up, what is playing around, what is going on, so you can then, have an idea of what is going on. A country releasing an official statement, they have bought someone that they have did not even touch. And 1 year has come and gone after this announcement. They said because from January to March of 2024 to January and March 2025 is 1 year. And from January 2025 to January 2020, from January to March 2024, and to January to March 2026 is making it 2 years. We are now in May. So 2 years and some months. This announcement was made that they acquired this man, and the man is still waxing until America now do the needful. Can you imagine that? So who knows? Maybe Chicago. Maybe Chicago is still cooling off somewhere. Honestly, it is very, very shocking. You just drop a statement that you have done something that you did not do. How can you now trust other statements that come from these people? How can you now trust? Some may say maybe they just lied. To me, I believe that they did everything is just because they know that, but they don't want you to know. They know that the man is still there. They're actually protecting the man. It could be that they are protecting the man. Though, how can you just open your mouth and say that you buy somebody that you did not touch? Does it make any sense to you? To me, it doesn't make any sense. Mike Arnold said, why would Tinubu's regime announce in 2024 with names and dates and a senior general at the microphone that they had pied Abdul Belia Amanuki when the man was still alive? Two reasons, both guys, he's just trying to expose everything. In fact, sorry I did not bring it on the stage, on my screen. Let me present it to you before going through that. So you yourself can have a look. So you can now see this is from Arnold. I'm going to go back again because I did not present it well. So as you can see on your screen, now from Arnold, he said, why would Tinubu's regime announce in 2024 with the names and dates and a senior general at the microphone that they had killed Abdul Belia or Amanuki when the man was still alive? With question mark. He says two reasons, both ugly. Two reasons, both ugly. It's undefendable. One, a free win. A free win. The regime needed to look like it was winning the war, so it invented a victory. The same year they declared Boko Haram technically defeated. The same year they killed, the killings kept coming. Okay? Paper victories, rare funerals. Do you understand? Paper victories, rare funerals. Two, a gift to a partner in crime, which is, you know what I mean? You know what do you mean? A gift to partner in crime for a terrorist. Partner in crime for a terrorist. A fake death is the ultimate cover. Is ultimate cover. A fake death is the ultimate cover. Officially dead means he is off every sanction list. Every Interpol notice, every targeting database, every flagged bank account, he can move money, he can travel, he can recruit, he can hide in plain sight. The Nigerian government just handed him the most valuable currency a state can hand a jihad. A win for the regime, a gift for the killer, both at the same time. You want to know what high-level complicity with terrorists actually looks like? It looks like this. Then Friday came, Trump killed the man Nigeria said it had already killed, and the regime panicked, scrambled, and blunted out the two terrorists shared a name, defense already debunked and being mocked around the world as the desperate maneuver of a tyrant whose marks is crumbling fast. Looking forward to seeing what is left when the dust settles. All this thing is actually what people that actually sensible and reasonable, people that are truthful in Nigeria, of course, Biafrans, have already seen. The way they are going in all this thing, insecurity and everything, it is just a mess. I love the fact that Mike Arnold realized that this thing is not just a gift, it's a way to make the man to chill, to live very, very fine, to take his name off from anything like, like anything sanction, Interpol monitoring and everything. They pretend to have killed the man, and the man will have a safe haven to live. Like he will be, his account, the money will be moving, he's enjoying no trace, no record, nothing whatsoever, because it will be considered, benefit. Like he's already in that down the earth. But the truth of the matter is that the man is living in a very well, open place, like as if he's no longer existing, but he's still existing. So there's no point to start monitoring us, looking for him. That's why I said, how can if tomorrow I hear that America have captured Chicago, I won't be surprised, even though they have told us for years ago that the man is no longer here. This kind of fake report, I don't know why they're doing that. Because they claim they buy Chicago more than 4 times before they say actually buy it. And why people seem to believe that? Because the man is no longer in the picture. Like we don't see him anymore. Couple of months ago, they announced and bragged and celebrated that they have buyed all the Biafran Liberation Army, all the commanders, they have executed them, they buyed them. They started mocking on social media and all that. Even though they don't need to even try to attack the Biafran Liberation Army at all, because they are not terrorists. But when you compare the energy and the synergy they are using to go after the Biafran Liberation Army and the agitators, you cannot tell that it's actually, there's a double standard in the whole thing, because the way they unleash attack on anything Biafra, they don't do it to anything terrorism. Now, remember, they know in and out of this their movement, because they're actually working together. They know everything. So reporting their death or his death is laughable. It's laughable in the sense that they have seen everything they are doing, and they don't want to accept that these people are not helping humanity. So when you hear this kind of thing and see the proof, then you see the reason why Nigeria as a country is not helping any issue, because people have known that it's a disgrace. People have known that they're not they're actually shameless. People have known that what they're doing is not what what a nation should do in first place, because they will come and disgrace themselves, and they will be the one to say, "Oh, you guys are demarketing the country." What is more demarketable? What is more demarket or demarkable than this? What is more insult than this? What is more degrading than this? So imagine if American government did not take action. Most of you will be celebrating and thinking that everywhere is normal. Do you understand? Most of you will be, we just relax thinking that everything is just normal. But it's not. It's not at all. Whenever you hear them talk, know that what they're telling you is not true. You see this insult they're bringing to themselves. How can you now, as a, like, if you are let's say a leader of any other country, how can you now respect anybody bearing Nigeria when your country, the leaders are shameless? You publicly claim that you'll buy this man, only for America now to announce the death of the man after 2 years. After 2 years. Can you imagine that? What a shame. And like I said, if not for America, I don't think you'll be answering Emmanuel, Victory, Faith, all these Christian name. I don't think we will be answering that in 2030, because the speed that these guys are using to conquer you, to get your land, is second to none. Do you understand? Is second to none. That is very, very sad of it. Very, very, very sad. Because it's sad simply because they are not giving you anything meaningful. They don't plan to help you. They don't plan to work to save the country. They just want to hand you over to the terrorists. Anyway, I'm going to end it here because I'm trying to make sure that I react on this before we start our live broadcast. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about it. And if you are in support of the government, please, how proud are you with this news? It is very, very shameful. Very, very shameful. God bless you and take care of yourself. Bye-bye for now.